Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden are expected to meet during the G7 summit, as per NSA Sullivan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit Italy today for the G7 summit, making this his first trip abroad after swearing in for the third term as the Prime Minister of India. World leaders like US President Joe Biden, French President Emmanuel Macron and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will also attend the 50th G7 summit. Ukraine President Zelensky is scheduled to join a session about the ongoing war in Ukraine. The G7 group, which includes US, UK, France, Italy, Germany, Canada and Japan, will focus on global stability, the Ukraine war and the conflict in Gaza. My colleague Arzu with us on the broadcast to give us more details on this. Arzu, learning at this point of time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Joe Biden are expected to meet amidst the G7 summit in Italy. If you could take our viewers to the details that we're getting on that front.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be heading towards the Italy by today evening, and it is expected that Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Joe Biden will hold a bilateral meeting in Italy. This is what the US NSA has informed, and also being asked about whether there will be discussions on the allegation of the failed assassination, attempt of Khalistani terrorist Gurpreet Singh Pannu. The US NSA said that it will be continuing topic of dialogue between the New Delhi and Washington, including at a very senior level. He also said that we have made our views known as on this issue, and it will, being a continuing topic of dialogue between the US and India, including at a very senior level. So we can clearly see that, there will be a lot of discussion, but this is not yet confirmed. This is what the US NSA has said, that there will be a counter at the Italy when the Prime Minister and the other global leaders will be present at the Italy for the G7 summit, and their Prime Minister is expected to hold a bilateral meeting with other global leaders. So it is expected that Prime Minister will also meet Joe Biden there. Yes.
Right, absolutely, Arzu. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing all those details. Meanwhile, joining us at this point of time is Ambassador Suresh Goyal, former diplomat. Sir, a very good morning to you, and thank you so much for speaking to us on NewsX. Now, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is heading to Italy for the G7 summit. He's, of course, also expected to meet US President Joe Biden. How do you view all of these developments?
Very significant, basically because Prime Minister Modi will be meeting with the Western leaders, all the important Western leaders, for the first time after the Prime Minister and at the head of the third he is leading. And therefore, I think it will be useful to basically reassure the Europe and USA, the Western world, of the continuation of India's policy of cooperation and relations with these countries, as well as India's credentials as the important pillar of security in the region.
Right, so absolutely.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.